No, at the same time, it's Pokemon. Come on. It's Pokemon. Alright? So when you're playing Pokemon, you have to expect a certain level. You know what I mean? And I fully expect that this game will not be amazingly groundbreaking. I fully expect that it's going to be slow-paced, turn-based combat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be dramatically different from the formula that you're expecting from Pokemon. It's probably going to be more of the same, which is good if you're an ongoing Pokemon fan. But if you're looking for it's the same. Yeah, it's Pokemon. Like, they never really changed the formula that much. I don't expect it to be an ongoing action game or anything like that. It's going to have the same kind of, deal in it. Alright? So please understand that. Alright? Don't expect the world. I'm not expecting the world. Why is this game so buggy and unfinished? Because Game Freaks, the company that makes the Pokemon games, is tasked with putting out 2 Pokemon games a year. And it's pretty obvious at this point, after the past several years of seeing them do this, that they're not very well equipped to do it, right? Let's be honest. They just, maybe it's staffing, maybe it's just talent, I don't know. But they're just not doing a very good job of pumping out 2 games a year. Perhaps if they only made 1 game a year, perhaps if they made 1 game every 2 years, then maybe we would finally have a game that was up to snuff for modern games, because honestly, these Pokemon games do not look like they're made in the current generation. They always look like they're a generation old, and they always seem to have some kind of technical issues, alright? But they always have to rush out a Pokemon game for the holidays in particular, right? Remember last year? They rushed out that remake, and then immediately 2 months later, put out Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Arceus, I still don't know how to pronounce it, and I played the whole game. And that's confusing, because, like, how could you have 2 Pokemon games in 2 months, right? So I didn't play one, I didn't play the remake, I just played Arceus, which I thought was interesting, but didn't feel like a full game, right? Like, Arceus felt like an idea that wasn't finished. It was like a proof of concept idea. If we did open world Pokemon with third person action catching mechanics, would it work? And the answer is yes, it would work, but then you have to add in the rest of the elements to make it a Pokemon game, and they didn't do that. They just made it the same game for 5 worlds, and it was very boring after like the 3rd world. Basically, the way I see it, it's sad, because you know that if this company was given more time and resources, likely they would make a true current-gen Pokemon game with really good-looking graphics. Even on the Switch, because we've seen other games on the Switch as of late run really beautifully. Right? Games like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, hell, any first-party game, any Mario, any Zelda, they usually run so beautifully on there. They look modern. So why the hell can't Pokemon look modern, right? I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. We already know the shortcomings of the game going into it. Alright? And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to nitpick and criticize the game, but if the game has funny bugs and issues and shit, of course I'm going to call them out. You guys know me. I'm an honest gamer. I'm an honest reviewer. I'm going to bring that up in my playthrough. Okay? Now, a few things about the playthrough. Number 1. Whenever we are playing Pokemon Scarlet, if we happen to hit the hat tips goal, which is $100 raised on any particular Pokemon stream, I will be wearing the Pikachu hat. It is just a no-brainer that I would wear the Pikachu hat during the Pokemon stream. Why the hell wouldn't I wear the Pikachu hat? Okay? It's one of my most ridiculous hats. I've had it for many, many years. It's comfy, actually. It's one of my more comfy hats that I wear here on stream. So, that's the hat that will be eligible if we hit the $100 tips goal. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Every time that we play